Now here's Holiday. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. On the court for Chicago, Levine and Williams are the two forwards. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Booker in at the 1. And Grant, sitting at the midway point of the season now, as a player, does it feel that way, or does one half drag on more than the other?
You know, I'd say the back half can feel a little bit longer, whether it's games of consequence that magnify things, or for teams lower down, maybe the season drags on at the end.
Boston leading by 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Zach LaVine's name came up, and I asked how he plans to deal with him. And Coach said, quote, "What's scary about LaVine is how many ways that he can score. So there's no easy answer except for high-effort defense, and that's exactly what we're going to do." So the defense is trying to outwork LaVine tonight. We'll see how that goes. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. LaVine finds Booker. Outside for Levine. Another shot. And he gets the jump for the drop.
Great elevation on the J. Levine becoming more and more consistent with that.
Outside White. Outside Porzingis. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And Booker has got the ball here for Chicago. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean because they were hitting everything.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Horford outside. Back to Holiday. Pass to Brown. Launches it. He drops it from range. Brown's got 8.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
Booker against Holiday. From deep, Giddey. Another 3 for Chicago.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's White, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game.
Look out below. Jaylen Brown off his feet in a hurry.
Chicago trailing here. Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Jrue Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Jrue Holiday is elite, period.
And here's Brown. He's coming off a 19-point game against Houston.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Now here's Booker. Williams finds Booker. Williams with the screen. Booker can't get it to go.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Outside, Brown. White with a screen on Levine. And here's Brown for 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Chicago has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Levine passes to Booker. Outside for Levine. From deep, Giddey. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. And it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Holiday passes to Horford. And here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Now here's Booker. Vucevic, a screen on Holiday. Here's Booker. Pass to Vucevic. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Tillman's checked in for Horford. Hauser comes in for Brown. Walker, he's checked in for White. And it's Paul in for Holiday. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Smith, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Craig comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for Giddey. And it's Ball in for Booker. Pass to Tillman. Here's Paul. Outside Porzingis. Sinks it from distance. Porzingis has got 7 points.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
White on the wing. Walker covering. Unloads. White can't hit.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Pass to Hauser. Paul with it. Five on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Walker's shot is off. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
So it's Boston now. The Bulls making their last shot.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
No good from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Paul. 52 seconds left in the first quarter here. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul of the game. Brown, he's checked in for Boston.
Coming onto the floor from the Celtics, number 7, Jaylen Brown.
Pass to Hauser. Outside Walker. 6 to shoot. Inside. Hauser can't get it to go.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
It's stolen away. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Now Paul. Here's Brown. 12 points for him. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Nikola Vucevic, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bulls. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
They've got Xavier Tillman, Walker out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Hauser in at the 4. That's the Boston 5. Paul passes to Tillman. 5 to shoot. Pass to Brown. Over Levine. Brown, no good. Chicago leading. Now Levine. Coming off a 12-point game. Picked by Smith. Here's Dosunmu. Missed inside. The Celtics shooting the rock well at 46%. Shoots from 12. Brown, no good. And for the Bulls, they're shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to Vucevic. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Levine for 3. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Levine's gone just 1 for 4 from deep. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards, and you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. Dosunmu, the pass to White. On the wing, Levine. Picked by Vucevic. Releases. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Outside Paul. The 3 ball. Chicago with a rebound. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena. And the explosive Zach LaVine.
We're just going to call him Mr. Zach LaVine. Another highlight reel finish.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Brown, no good. For Chicago, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. White finds Levine. Now here's Smith from deep. Walker pulls down the board. Pass to Brown. Back to Walker. To the paint. Here's Tillman. The kick out to Paul. Clock is at 3. Tillman in the post. He's covered by Dosunmu. Tillman misses. Chicago's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Brown with it. 15 points in the game. Nails the wide-open jumper. Brown's got 17.
Sweet little mid-range from Jaylen Brown. That three-level scoring coming into play.
Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. Pass to Levine. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Brown can't hit. The Bulls have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Celtics trail by 4. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Brown looking around. Pass to Tillman. Grant, there's such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
First free throw is good. And Boston with some changes. Horford comes in for Hauser. And Holiday subbed in for Walker. That one misses.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Ball against Booker. Stolen by Booker. And now the Bulls in transition. And he lays it in off the breakaway. And now it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
Smart. Get out in front. Finish the break with authority.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Outside, Brown. The three. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Booker's shot is good.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Paul for 3. It's rebounded by Levine. Levine's got 4 rebounds now. It's Giddey on the wing. Back to Booker. Williams with the screen. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Celtics trail by 13. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And when we take a look at the box score from that game, one of the first things that you'll notice is the number of turnovers they were able to force.
And I think that's a product of being incredibly aggressive. You could see that was a part of their strategy going in. And I thought they were consistently following that the entire game.
Okay, fans. Who needs a free t-shirt? Get up on your feet.
changes. Porzingis has checked in for Tillman, and it's White in for Chris Paul. Horford outside. Back to Holiday. To win the run. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. Celtics trail by 14. Now here's White. He had 9 points in his last time out. Clock at 6. They kick it out to Porzingis. From deep range, KP hits it.
Well, in the modern NBA, a big that can shoot with range so important. Kristaps Porzingis from 3.
Williams a screen on Holiday. Here's Booker. Lays it up and banks it in. Booker's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Boston's shooting 40% so far in this one. Here's Holiday. Williams grabs the board. Bulls leading by 13. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, easy breezy in their last game against the Nuggets was a big factor. He ended up with 44 points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter. This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Chicago shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Brown. And the Bulls also making a change. Craig is checked in for Vucevic.
Zach LaVine, one of the most entertaining players in the league. Boy, when he's cooking offensively, look out.
And so Paul will bring it up for the Boston Celtics, trailing by 19. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. 6 on the shot clock. To stop the run. Again, the miss by Boston. Chicago leading by 19. Here's Booker. Williams passes to LaVine. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
All right, fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
let's take a look at the power rankings and see how these teams compare across the league. You take a look at the Heat. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they continue to look incredibly dangerous. The cohesion and teamwork they show on a nightly basis has a lot to do with that.
Pass to Horford. To the left wing. Here's Paul. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
His entire career, he has been a knockdown mid-range shooter. Go ahead, CP3.
Booker against Paul. Now here's Giddey. The D's right on him. Back to Booker. Three-pointer. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Heating up in the second quarter. He looks locked and loaded.
And for Boston, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. Pass to Horford. Porzingis surveying the floor. Porzingis sets a screen. Some room here for Holiday. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Booker finds Craig. Outside for Booker. The deep three from Levine. Boston pulls it in. And here's Paul. 14 points for him last game against Houston. Tipped away. Horford outside. Pass to White. Back to Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Horford, a screen on Giddey. Here's Porzingis. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Booker, the pass to Craig. Paul with a steal. A minute 9 left in the half. Porzingis up top. Williams defending. Horford left side. White against Levine. White can't hit.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Williams a screen on Paul. Williams on the wing. Outside Giddey. Launches a three. Hauled in by Paul. Paul's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Holiday. And here's White. Right side Porzingis. White against Levine. Misses from short range. Giddey passes to Levine. For 3, Booker. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. Can't hit that one. And so it's Chicago with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Back to the game after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Chicago Bulls.
The three-point chances have been there for them, and they've taken advantage.
Just watching the game, not even looking at the scoreboard, you can tell they're the better team tonight by a mile. And let's move to some recent news. Multiple trades are shaking up the league.
With Lopez, they get a vet who can impact the game at both ends of the floor. Then offensively, he can hurt you in the low post and from beyond the arc.
Can I call him a splash brother? Like, yeah, Splash Mountain? Like, he really could stretch the defense, man. Shaq, you could play in this era. I think you would be a three-point shooter.
No.
I wouldn't have to be. I'd be what I already am, the most dominant ever.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
You must select your dancing shoes at home.
We've got a moment here to check out just how the points have been divided between the starters and the bench for Chicago. And Levine has got the ball here for Chicago. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Then there's Zach Levine. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Booker in at the point.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris, Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
And he drops the first. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. And it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
And the power finish by Vucevic.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, a legit threat to finish it with authority.
The Celtics shooting only 36% so far in this game. Here's Holiday. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Booker, the pass to Williams. Shoots over Horford. They get it again. Williams' shot is good. Williams has gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And Holiday, here we go. And Holiday powers it home.
What great burst by Drew Holiday there, and he just finishes with intent. That's a big-time move.
Here's Vucevic, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
Chicago shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And that one falls for Vucevic.
What you love about Nikola Vucevic is every night you know he's going to play hard and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. You love playing with teammates like that, guys.
There's a screen. Left side Holiday. There's the three. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Let's have a look at the point guards with the highest shooting percentage over the past 10 games. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. That one's off. He hits the second from the line. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Holiday passes to White. Outside, Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Over Vucevic. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Brown. Porzingis has got 14 points for the game. Bulls leading by 23. To the inside. Here's Levine. And no good. Nice D from Brown. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. It's Holiday with a drive. Uses the glass on the layup. Holiday's got 9 points here in the second half.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Booker, the pass to Giddey. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Pass to White. Brown with it. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Giddey. Fires the three. Another three for Chicago.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Holiday. Chicago with a rebound. Levine's got 5 rebounds in the game. Booker finds Giddey. This one for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. 18 points for him.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside White. Pass to Horford. Giddey against White. Here's Brown. And the layup is good off the glass. Brown's got 22.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Booker, the pass to Williams. Good D by Porzingis. For Boston, they've gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. The shot by Holiday, no good. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Pass to Giddey. Picked by Vucevic. Booker for 3. Boston pulls it in. Outside Holiday. And he makes it on the layup. Holiday's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
And Booker's got the ball here for the Bulls. Vucevic, a screen on Holiday. Booker, the pass to Vucevic. And that one drops.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
For Boston, they've gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. White on the wing. Puts it up. And Booker pulls it down.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
Here's White. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Bulls' shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. Booker, the pass to Vucevic. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Vucevic has got 19 points.
Well, the post-game, the jump shot, Vucevic, a capable scorer who loves taking over on the offensive end.
Holiday taking his time here. White on the wing. Giddey defends. Porzingis with a screen on Giddey. White for three. And it's White again missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. 19 points in the game.
Yeah, LaVine, not a guy you want to concede that mid-range game to. So skilled in that area.
Pass to White. Porzingis with a screen on Giddey. White, the pass to Horford. Here's Porzingis. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
White, the pass to Horford. The shot to stop the run. Pure from three-point range. Horford's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Celtics making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And as we start to wrap up voting, this list of contenders for the three-point contest begins to take its final form. And I gotta say, this is an impressive collection of talent.
Yeah, it sure is, B.A. Every single one of these guys has a clean shot at taking home the trophy. They are all elite shooters from three-point range.
You take a look at Booker. He occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And the hype around this year's three-point contest has been tremendous, and it's only increasing as All-Star Weekend gets closer.
Yeah, looking at the list now, I think any of these guys could win it. Speaking just as a fan, I can't wait to see what happens.
Booker, good.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Boston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Paul. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, tremendous call by Chris Paul. Refuses to back off, doesn't waste the look, and gets a foul for his work.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, picking all the low-hanging fruit, defenses these days want to concede the mid-range, and they're happy to take it.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
That's good from Paul.
Chris Paul will go down as one of the great floor generals to ever play the game. He is the maestro at orchestrating offense.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Giddey. Both good from the line that time. And Booker's got the ball here for the Bulls. Craig with a screen on Paul. Booker fires from way outside. Misses the three. White against Holiday. Up top, Horford. The kick out to Paul. From the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Craig's got 4 rebounds in the game. Booker, the pass to Smith. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Josh Giddey.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Tillman's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Brown. Outside Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on White. Holiday from long range. Chicago with a rebound. It's Booker on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Back to Booker. Boston pulls it in. Paul's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Outside Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Paul for 3. That one no good.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Walker, he's checked in for Boston.
Number 12, Lonnie Walker, the 4th.
Boston has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Outside Porzingis. Back to Paul. Porzingis with a screen on Booker. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Paul's gotten 4 this quarter.
There is a relentlessness to what Chris Paul does. This guy works at his own pace, wears you out, searching for his shot.
Booker no good.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Paul can't get it to go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Craig. Smith passes to Craig. It's Booker on the wing. To win the cold spell. Knocks down the triple. Booker's got 11 in the second half.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Pass to Porzingis. Fires the 3. Hauser, that's good.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Smith with a screen on Paul. To the middle. Out to Craig. Outside White. For 3, Booker. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
He got loose from downtown in the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Paul passes to Porzingis. Back to Paul. Here's Tillman. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And for Chicago, they're shooting it well at 59%. Booker. Up and in on the layup. Booker's got 39.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And for Boston, they're shooting 54% so far in the third quarter. Here's a 3 from Paul. It's hauled in by White.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Booker for 3. White against Walker. Here's Smith. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Smith's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Paul. And he banks in the layup.
Chris Paul opportunistic on the inside in that instance.
Paul against Booker. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Paul's got his 6th rebound on the night. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Bulls delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Jaylen Brown is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Walsh in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Count the basket. Buzelis has got his first points of the game.
He still needs to fill out to be more physical down there, and that will come with time. But Buzelis can handle his own.
Here's Brown. Shoots over to Sumu. The rebound by Carter. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Chicago. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, B.A., and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Brown gets the bucket.
The passing, the shooting, the scoring, it's all clicking right now for Jaylen Brown.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here he goes. Rejected by Brown. Outside Paul. Down low. Brown, no good. For Chicago, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Carter can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Kick out to Brown. To the left side wing. Ball against Carter. Chicago grabs the miss. Dosunmu outside. Outside Carter. Back to Dosunmu. 3-pointer, Buzelis. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
The Bulls' shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. Timeout called, the Bulls. Easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.